a lot of my audience, they're real estate agents.
Yeah.
You know, a good variety of people. A lot of this could be a different language to them. So, I mean, it's probably someone I'll ask in there, like, how do I start? How do you, like, let's kind of take them through you looking for a deal, right? Because you say you find a lot of stuff off market, right?
Mm-hmm.
So how does that start? How do you say, okay, this one makes sense? How does the analysis look until you pull trigger? Like, what does that process look like?
Yeah. It really starts off with us sourcing the deal. And obviously, I've been in the game a while, so I'm confident in running my numbers.
Do you have, like, performas already built out, or kind
I'll
of just plug and play?
Plug and play, exactly. Yeah. So I'll plug and play in the numbers. If they look attractive to me, I'll pitch them to whomever, whether they want a joint venture, whether they just say, hey, I don't want to partner on anything. I just want you to find me something and show me the numbers. We can do that as well.
And just
step by step.
On this piece right here, like, what do you show them? Like a percentage return, annual returns? Like, how does it, is it
Our
like?
goal is to show them after stabilization of the acquisition and renovations are complete. Our goal is to show them very little to no money's left in the deal, for the simple fact they want to rinse and repeat their capital, right? They want to take that capital and rinse and repeat it 5 times and add 5 more properties to their portfolio, because they're able to refinance it and pull that equity out. Mm-hmm. So that's what a lot of times, as long as we're in the green with cash flow and we've been able to pull out, even if cash flow is only $200 a month, but we're able to get out all that capital on a refi, it's infinite return, because you don't have any money left in the deal, plus you're cash flowing, plus you have debt pay down. So the tenants are paying down your mortgage, your principal. So there's plus. And that, really gives you an idea of how strong the BRRRR could be if you're doing it right.
Yeah.
And your numbers are right.
Yeah.
And the goal is not to leave any money at the end of the day, or very little when you're done that BRRRR.
Yeah. Smart.
Yeah.
So then what's your next step? Plug and play.
Oh,
bring it to a JV partner.
Yeah, plug and play, bring the numbers to the JV partner, show them what the exit looks like. Obviously, from there, they're going to have the final say whether, yeah, you know what, Adrian, I like this property, I like the numbers, let's JV on this deal. And again, it's all about the numbers. Obviously, when you're scaling to 420 doors, I'd like to say I have a lot of experience in that area, where, a lot of JVs have put their trust in us.
Yeah.
And we've delivered. At the end of the day, we've delivered those returns.
And when you guys are imagining it's commercial, so what's the down payment like?
You can get an 80% loan to value on the down. You could get a 7. It really depends on the lender. Are we going to bridge that? Are we going to take that 70 and then bridge a different mortgage in it to get us to 80?
Yeah,
we could do that as well. It just depends on, and again, it's case by case, and I get that all the time. How about this and how about that? It's case by case.
Yeah.
They're looking at the property, they're looking at the location, they're looking at what the debt the property can manage, what's the rental income on the property, like all those things are going to play a factor. So,
and then how are you securing these under market value?
Made some really good relationships over the last couple of years with different wholesalers, and now we're on their list. So I'm getting deals coming across my desk twice a week.
Nice.
Obviously, they're not all good deals. There's some deals that are great. There's some deals that are not so good. Our latest, greatest one, we got it puts you a smile on your face when you got this for under market, right? If this had hit the MLS or TREB, this would be selling for $150,000 more.
Wow, that much.
Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Easy. So that was a good day at the office.
Yeah.
But yeah, those relationships that took me 12 years to build,
yeah,
they're starting to pay off.
Yeah, and I guess the relationships become automated too, right?
Yeah.
So you have your main points of contact. It's like, all right, I need this now, this person.
And
this.
if you can close and you're not kicking tires and you close deals, and those wholesalers are gonna bring you more, because they know, hey, Matthew doesn't mess around. He's he's gonna close and all that jazz.
Yeah, exactly. And then now you got the property. What's the timeline between now that later part of the BRRRR? So now you're renovating, you're going through those motions. Like, what's the turnover time there?
And again, it depends on how many units?
Mm-hmm.
Are all the units tenanted?
Yep.
How many, tenants do you have to get on their way so you can renovate, stuff like that? So there's no set answer, but on average, anywhere between 8 to 12 months, we're stabilizing, turning over that property, and then refinance.
When you say stabilize, what do you mean?
Well, stabilize is just a word. Typically, when you look at one of these buildings, they're underperforming. So they need to be stabilized, meaning renovated and then improved rents and then cash flowing. It's just a term of, we're going to stabilize the building. That's all it means.
Is this a vacant period though? Like, because for the renos, no tenants. Are you not getting cash flow during this time?
Again, depending on the building. Usually the triplexes, they'll come vacant and you're not getting cash flow in, but there's a trade-off. Now you can start your rentals right away, so your holding period's less.
Yes.
As opposed to, okay, let's say we're buying a 6-unit building and 5 out of the 6 units are tenanted. Now you got to get those tenants out. Typically you have to pay them to leave. And then you can start your renos.
Yeah.
So it's kind of a trade-off, right? But those 5 tenants that are there, they're going to be paying pretty low rents, right? Because the previous owner just never raised the rent or whatever the case may be. So now they're paying under market rents. Again, another word for stabilization because they're paying under market. But yeah, it's a case by case, really.
Okay. I mean, imagine if you keep some occupied, renovate some, at least you're getting something, right? And then flip the script.
Because they're not always going to come vacant the same day.
Yeah.
This guy in Unit 2 says he's going to leave next month. The guy in Unit 4 says, okay, I'll be out by September.
Yeah.
So you're going to offset that as best as you can.
Yeah, for sure.